Hey guys, good afternoon. Welcome to a brand new episode of 10-Minute Kick-Ass Coaching from my living room here. As you can see, I got my PA system set up behind me for various reasons. I'll get into a little bit more of why it's up and why I need to have it. Bear with me today. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather, but I do have a message and a strong message for you. It's a very strong, diligent message, something I think will help you with your consumers, and that's the point of this whole discussion, a message. See the PA system behind me right there? There's a bunch of different channels. There's a rack down underneath that has a bunch of different compressors, EQs, speakers. There's one up here, one at the bottom. Why do I have all those things? Why do I have that PA system? Why do I have all those EQs down at the bottom, compressors? Why do I have the speakers both at the bottom and the top? Because I'm trying to get the right message out. Because I'm trying to get the delivery of my marketing message and my business message about what I do and what it's about to as many people as possible. I'm considering talking about doing a joint venture with another colleague of mine in a brand new business. I'd be an investor more than anything. A little bit of training involved into it, but more or less just an investor to help build this business grow. And I will still be involved with it because everything I align myself to, I want to be somewhat involved with. So I'm talking to a person right now about joint venturing in a business proposition. I want to make sure the message that I give to that person and give to all of our clients is correct and right for the place. Now, this PA system set up behind me because I set it up the other day for my band, and I'm a musician, been a musician since I was 7 years old, love music, that's my therapy, that's my passion, that's what I like. Anything you know about me, you know I love football. I got a mad love for the Steelers, I got mad love for the Pittsburgh Penguins, and I love music. So I have my little PA system behind me right there. It's not actually so little, it's actually pretty sizable, but it gives me the option to get the message out to the right people the right way. So that system is not for every place. If we have a larger venue, I have bigger speakers, I have better stuff that actually can go out to people. I have more options out there to make a message, but I made sure that for what I'm doing right here at practice, the right message will be we can hear everything out of our mids and highs out of this, and I have a low-end speaker at the bottom you really can't see. They're there for a reason because that's the right message. When we're practicing, we want to hear things particularly. We want to know about things. When you're talking to your customers, your clients, your prospects, your joint venture partners, whatever you might be doing, you need to know that the message they're giving you and your message are aligned, that they're looking for a product or service that you offer and you're able to deliver the right message to them for what they need. It's very important that you can deliver on what your message is. And knowing where, how, and when you need to do that is vitally important. I know before we talked about marketing, we haven't really gone too far into it. Something that I'm going to really dedicate Marketing Week, I think I'm going to call it, where we're just going to get into different examples of marketing. We talked about direct response, social media marketing, SEO marketing, PPC or pay-per-click marketing. We talked about all those things in the past. We're going to break those all down in the future, but that's really not what this is about today. This is just talking to you about developing your message to your market, what you need to bring to get people out there to influence people that you need to influence. Now, this PA system is not for everybody. This is more or less a small setup, acoustic setup. If I do acoustic shows myself, this is actually it's probably overkill for what I need, but it's perfect for that. It's perfect for practice, perfect for what I have. And again, if I need bigger speakers to make another marketing message, because I'm playing a bigger venue, I want to make sure everybody can hear the message I'm trying to project on people, I will add that to it. What do you do to control and understand what message is going to the right people? Dan Kennedy often says message to market match, the triangle, the three parts to it. Right message, right market, and the match between all three. And that's when you're hitting on target. You're making sure all the darts you throw are there. What does that mean? What does Dan mean when he's doing it? Well, you know the right market. You're looking for your prospects, the people that you could possibly do business with, the people that could be your future customers, future endeavors. Maybe if they're not potential customers and they're potential prospects right now, you need to make sure that they're there for you down the road and how important they can be. Your message, the right message, what we're talking about here, what kind of message we're trying to bring to deliver the right message to the right market, and we're matching them all together. We're making sure those two together will match up to make a triangle, perfect triangle that balances on each side. This side balances with this side, and this side balances with this side. It's a triangle for a reason, because it matches. I believe in that concept. I believe there are other parts that get to the triangle, but I believe it is that simple. Not easy, but that simple. Right, market to message match. You need to know who you're going to sell to, who you're talking to, and you need to bring the right message to them and you need to match those two together to make sure you're maximizing. In a restoration company, I was at a trade show the other night. Well, that trade show was full of people that are in the plumbing, heating, air conditioning, general contracting. It's a big show. It's for a group of very skilled individuals, people that run small companies to people that do hundreds of millions of dollars every single year in the New York market. I was there and you saw the pictures, and I'll put more pictures actually up today of what I actually did there, but I developed this entire presentation. It's not super fancy, it's not super overdone, but it gets to the point because the right message I wanted to get to those potential clients is this is what we're about. We're a small company, we're mom and pop, we're not looking to take over the world, we're not looking to be all things to everybody, as we all know you can't be, and we're not even going to try. So I want to make sure that the right market message is getting to them. We wanted to make sure that prospects knew it was a family-owned business, that we back up our work, that you can get the ownership on the phone, you can get one of the people that started the business on the phone, you can get a manager on the phone, you're not going to be left to dry, and we will make sure you're happy. We just took on a job the other day where we went out to do it, and I was speaking a little bit about it, and there was a section that was missed. Now that part had nothing to do with the original estimate, wasn't in the scope, wasn't anything. We could have been very difficult and gone in a completely different direction and said, listen, I didn't even know about that. I wasn't shown that. Nobody showed me that. Why do you think I should throw that in for free? Well, the message I want to send to them is we're the professionals, like I said, and we're going to do what we say we're going to do. And that part wasn't necessarily explained to us in the get-go. But at the end of the day, we knew to make the customer happy, they weren't looking for an excuse. They were looking for a result. And if I was going to tell them, listen, you didn't show me this, they're going to show me the door. Possibly not pay us. When they're happy, we took on a job that probably would have been twice as much as we bid it, but we ate it. You know why? Because the message was, we back up our work. Even though that was initially part of it, he did call us for a sewer-related problem. We found a much bigger problem in the back, but we dealt with it. Why? Because the referring person trusted us enough to go into their customers and their clients' homes and bring the right message to them that we will do the job right, that we will be consistent with whatever we say we're going to do. We're going to be consistent with our delivery, and we're going to back it up. And that's our reputation. So when I was doing the trade show the other night, that was my thing. I was not going to be the person that was behind me. The only other company did what I did in the room is a huge company working in the tri-state area, working Pennsylvania, New York, Connecticut, going to Texas, Florida, multiple locations. Huge company. I guess a pretty good company from the grand scheme of things. We're not them. We weren't trying to be them. So when people would say, what's the difference between that company and you? Family owned. You get one of the leaders on the phone. You get one of the owners on the phone. We're accessible. We take care of things. We guarantee our work. And that goes by the amount of referrals that we get and the amount of new people that come into our pipeline every single day. We signed up 3 new plumbers that night. 3 new plumbers and contractors, I couldn't say, that wanted to work with us just because the message was correct to them. Family owned, small business, not trying to take over the world, right to New York. You're dealing with somebody that you can get on the phone and handle the situation. And they felt that that was good enough to trust the opportunity. That in combination with the message coming in that we work with other people that seem to trust us a lot. So what's your message? What kind of message are you getting out to your prospects? Are you telling them the right things? If you have the opportunity to get in front of them like I did the other night, are you telling them the right things? Are you going to them and saying, this is what we can do, this is what we're about, we feel it would be a good fit, this is how we could partner with you, this is what's in it for you if you are able to refer us, this is how the whole program works. We love the opportunity, we promise you we'll not let you down, and if we do, we don't deserve your work, we don't deserve the opportunity. We stand on that. It comes down to it. We stand on whatever that is. So your message should be whatever your company's about, but one should be about quality, consistency, and being accessible and being understood. It doesn't have to be a family-owned business, but your work has to be guaranteed by somebody. If the technician doesn't do the thing right in the field, the owner or the manager has to be able to fix the problem. That's your reputation. That message to the market is, you can trust us. You can work with us. We'll handle it. We'll make it happen. We'll do what we say we're going to do. We're going to make you look like a rock star. All those things. That's the right message for the market that I was trying to deliver. So sit down tonight, you get 5-10 minutes, and write down what you think your message to market is. Write down what you think your company does. If you have 10 seconds, screw the 10 minutes, 10 seconds in front of your prospect, what are you going to tell them that's going to make you stand out, and it's going to give the right message to your market? Think about that. All right, guys, again, bear with me. I apologize. I know I'm trying to speak up a little bit, but I'm feeling, again, a little bit under the weather today. So just bear with me. Thank you for hanging out for another episode of 10-Minute Kick-Ass Coaching from my living room with my PA system and so forth and so on. Have a great day. Thank you. Bye.